right now. You know him as the great Jumpsteady. Give it up for Rob Jumpsteady.
What's up, Juggalos? I've been riding up and down this bitch since I've been here, so I met a lot of y'all personally and talked to y'all, a lot of y'all personally, but I want to say fucking officially welcome to the gathering of the Juggalos. Alright, next up, I want to introduce, like, everybody we got here today is the ones that actually run Psychopathic, the heads of Psychopathic, and I want y'all to meet us all individually here today. We're going to go over a lot of subjects, but what this is really about, it's about the behind-the-scenes flavor, the behind-the-scenes happenings of Psychopathic Records. Like, what y'all see is the end product. What y'all see with the shows, the videos, the gathering, everything you see is the end product. But there's a lot of fucking hard work, a lot of hustling that we have to do every day to make that shit happen. So without further ado, I want to introduce to you the CEO of Psychopathic Records. Give it up, y'all, for Bill Dale. Also better known as Billy Bill. What's up? Next up, we have the video master himself. He's also a DJ. Some of y'all see him at his Blacklight party last night. He is the head of Psychopathic's video department. Y'all give it up for Kuma. And last but not least, we have Press Master himself. He deals with all the PR here at Psychopathic. He's been a Juggalo for over 20 years, and he is one of our newest members. Give it up for J-Webb. Now, before we begin, I'm not even going to front that y'all are actually here to see us. I know a lot of y'all are here just to stay out the ring. But, that being said, he's in the ring. This motherfucker's for real over here. Alright, the first thing I want to talk to you about is the TV show, ICP Theater. Now, how many of y'all seen the shit? How many of y'all love the shit? Now, I want to tell you that TV show, it took a lot of fucking hard work putting that bitch together. We have been working directly with Fuse Network, which is the only fucking network to ever show ICP any kind of fucking run. And the beauty of it is they fucking let ICP be ICP. Not one time. Mad fucking respect for that. Not one time did they come down and be like, oh man, y'all can't say that. Oh man, y'all can't do that. They just stood behind the cameras like they had their Fuse executives down there watching the film of the show, and they were fucking laughing their ass off. So that's mad respect for that. And I want to say that show is amazing to me because name one other show where they have anybody that attacks the mainstream like they do. They constantly bust on every artist. They don't give a fuck about what bridges they burn. They fucking hurt feelings, and they keep it fucking real. And it's so refreshing to see that, like to see them actually take it there. So I want to say, man, like for Joe and Joey, they are comic geniuses, and I fucking love the show. It's looking extremely likely that there will be a season 2 added on as well. So look forward to that. The Fuse executives that I've been talking to, they said the first episode, great fucking ratings. Second episode, even better. And the third episode, even better than that. Alright, so we're all really proud of that. We're looking forward to that. Alright, now, next thing I want to talk about is the gathering. Billy Bill and myself, we are two of the main event coordinators along with Cody. Now, as many of y'all know, back in the day, I was the original event coordinator for the gathering. I started this shit a long time ago working with Joe and Joey's ideas, and we made the very first gathering happen in Novi, Michigan. Now, it is since evolved into that to what you see here today. But it is a lot of hard work. 6 months out, we are constantly on the phones, booking bands, fucking arranging porta potty, security, everything. And Tim York, who owns this property, he is true to heart. He is a fucking juggalo. If y'all see him on the ground, like I had a serious talk with him yesterday, the motherfucker's got mad panache and mad love for all y'all. And he has accepted us here into his home, and I'll love that kid forever for that, man. So that being said, like a lot of people this year have been, questioning the lineup, like why don't we have any of the fucking DMXs and the games and all that shit? But check this out. Last year we had the DMXs and we had the games, and what happened? They didn't fucking show up. So this year, what we did, honestly, what we did, and it was highly influenced by myself, I said, we need to fucking make a fucking gathering with every band at the gathering, someone that the fucking Juggalos will love. We actually feel that, I don't know if y'all see it on our website, we asked y'all, who do you want to see at the gathering? Who do you most want to see at the gathering? And we took that poll, and what you see here today at this gathering, I am so proud of. It's every fucking artist that just fucking, from day one, has been down with the fucking Juggalo family. So I am more proud of this gathering than any other gathering, and I fucking mad respect for coming out. So anyway, behind the scenes though, like literally a month up to the gathering, none of us have any sleep. I'm working 16-hour days myself, sleeping in the fucking office. Like that's for real. There's a lot of fucking hard work. There's a lot of people that make this shit happen. And if y'all see them, man, give them a fucking dap. Like everybody from the security down to the EMTs, it takes all of us together to make this shit happen. And more so than that, as always, the true heart of the fucking gathering is the fucking Juggalos, man. Our family is what makes the magic of the gathering. It don't even fucking matter if we didn't have anybody here. As long as we can come together at this big family reunion that we have every year, that's all we fucking need. Alright, now, I want to talk to you a little bit about, like, more so than anything, people always come up to me, how do I get signed to Psychopathic?
You need to call Tim up.
Oh, shit. There goes Tim right over there. Alright, so look, basically what we have with artists signed to Psychopathic, we do not operate like a normal company. A normal record label will take a look at someone that has mad skills, and they'll be like, all right, we gotta sign them, and they don't give a fuck what the personality that person is. They don't care what the fucking heart is or what their motivations are. All they do is look at that person, and they're like, that's a fucking cash cow right there. We need to fucking sign that. At Psychopathic, we have never done that. We are very unorthodox as far as the company goes. We sign people that can be a part of our personal family, the Juggalo family, that has the heart, the drive, the dedication, the will to come up every night to the office, every day to the office, put their input into it, and give a fuck. So a lot of times, like when we find an artist, we're like, all right, yeah, this person's mad poppin', they got mad skills. We bring them up to the office and we start interacting with them. We find out we don't really fucking gel with them. It's just not gonna work. You know what I mean? Like, doesn't matter what their skills are, if they cannot gel with the family, if they cannot like interact with us on a personal level, it's like we don't want to deal with them. You know what I mean? So a lot of people, they ask us, like, what's the best way to get into Psychopathic? The best way to get into Psychopathic, one, yeah, if you got skills, that's the shit. But it goes more than that. You also have to have the skills, but you also have to have the ability to come in and be accepted in the family, to understand the family, to have the heart of our family. You know what I mean? So that is like the most important thing to us as an artist coming out of Psychopathic. And to be quite honest with you, like even if the skills are not like a level 10, if they're like a level 9, as long as you can be accepted in the family and gel well with us, then we're golden with you. You know, we'll work with you. And then it becomes a lot of hard work. The problem with a lot of artists that we dealt with in the past that didn't work out or might not have worked out is because they're not willing to put in the work. Like Psychopathic will put in 100% effort if you're putting in 100% effort. If you're putting in 10% effort, we're not gonna put in fucking 100% effort. All the artists that you've seen that ever made that Psychopathic, fucking Twisted, ADK, fucking Blaze, they all been up at the office every fucking day, coming up with ideas, like in the meetings with us. You know, fucking caring about the career, caring about putting out flavor for the Juggalos. And that is the most important thing. And I always tell people, man, like, if you want to be an artist, any artist at all, you have to have a fucking heart of gold. You have to be like, want it more than anything. And not only do you have to have a heart of gold, you have to be able to withstand the heartbreak of all the failures. Sitting up on that stage and being fucking booed at first. Y'all are a hard fucking crowd, man. I ain't gonna front. Whenever we bring out a new artist, it's almost never immediately receptive. It's always like everybody's standing back like, who the fuck is this? You know what I mean? Who the fuck is this? You know? And there's some hecklers, and I swear to you, on my fucking grave, when Twisted first came out, they got destroyed every fucking night. They came out there, people were like not accepting them. And then, through the course of time, they gained respect. And that is the most beautiful thing about the Juggalo family. Because once you all accept that artist, it's for life. You know what I mean? And that's the beauty of it. So anyway, at the office, a lot of our artists, any artist that's ever made it, they're up there every fucking day. Like, what do I gotta do? Coming up with ideas, working right along with us to make it all happen. And so that is what is required in Psychopathic to be an artist. It's not just sending it a demo, it's sending it 10 demos. It's like meeting us, like showing us the passion and the heart that you have as an artist, and your willingness to work and to make it happen. And when I see people out here slaying CDs and shit, that's how we fucking made it. Way back in the day, ICP when they first came out, that's all we did. How many of y'all read the book Behind the Pain book? That is the blueprint.
Where's Shaggy's book?
That's right, that'll come out soon too. And hopefully that'll happen very soon. He's asking about Shaggy's book. Alright, the Behind the Pain book, that is the blueprint for artists of how to make it. If y'all really want to know how to make it, read that shit, because that shows what was required to make it. Alright, next up I want to talk about the video department, the music videos. And we got Kuma here as our video master.
Here we go.
Basically, every day we come up with ideas for music videos. And once we come up with that idea, we talk to the artist. A lot of times the artist has the idea, they shoot it by us, okay? Then we put the budget to it. The Hex video. Now when y'all see the Hex video, we're gonna kind of break that down for y'all. The Hex video, I don't know what y'all think or how much money was spent on it. The budget for that was $20,000. So we had that budget, 20 grand. I mean, the video looks like $1 million video. So then comes the treatment. Now I personally wrote the treatment for the Hex video.
Right.
That was my idea. And I sat down with Big Luku and we basically flushed it out. He put his 2 cents in, we tweaked it a little bit, bam, we have the treatment. Next, you have to get the locations. Now that's a lot of scouting. We have people going out, a lot of times it's me and Kuma going to different locations.
Jumping in cars,
Right.
getting crazy.
Like we basically go around and find every little location that we need for the music videos to work. And it's a lot of hard work. And then, once they start hitting us up with, okay, it'll cost X amount of dollars, we have to fucking hustle. Like every price anybody ever gives us.
Super tight.
Yes, we bargain and debate and try to fucking bring that money down. And that's a big part of what we do.
We're like Pawn Stars of the video world.
Because a $20,000 budget is not a lot in the music world. People spend millions of dollars on a fucking music video. But we know that with the correct hustle and everything we got going on, we can actually make that happen. So anyway, once we get all the locations secured, then you gotta get all the assets. Everything from the fucking costumes to the props that are in the music video to the motherfucking chickens. If y'all remember in the Hex music video, there's a fucking chickens running around the floor. The chickens alone were $800. You need to, if we were living out in the farmlands, yeah, we're gonna just grab some chickens. But unfortunately,
We're in Detroit.
in the video world, you have to get the animal wranglers and fucking fire chiefs involved and all this other shit. It's a lot of technical issues and a lot of hard work. So then, once we get all that together, then we basically hire the crew, the production crew, the fucking director, who was Kuma, and then we shoot the video. Then when the video gets done, a lot of people start hating that. We spend like fucking mad fucking months getting this shit together, putting it out, and then boom, there's all this hate. Not everybody, but I'm just saying, it's really, the words do kind of fucking hurt when you put all that effort to it. But we read past that with the quickness, and we see the people that get it. You know, the Juggalos that really understand, and that means fucking 100 times more than any hater. For everyone that gets it, and fucking jocks it, understands the vision, that's worth 100 times more than anybody that doesn't. And when we see that, we know it's gonna work. You know what I mean? Like we see that and we know that, okay, there's a response here, there's a spark here, and even though the Juggalo family is a hard one to win over, that fucking spark is there and it's gonna work. You know what I mean? We just gotta put through the hard work, possibly years of hard work, to break that artist. Yep. And that's the concept of the Hex video. You want to add anything to that?
I mean, that's just one of many videos. Every video is very, the budgets are always really tight, you know, so we do the best we can and we do it for you guys. And if it wasn't for you guys giving us love, we wouldn't be able to do this shit, you know what I'm saying? So thanks.
So all together, we have currently right now 3 people at the company. That's all they do is put out music videos.
And commercials.
Like, I don't know what y'all, like, it's hard to perceive what y'all think of Psychopathic. Like, you know, I don't know if y'all think we got hundreds of people working for us, but that's not the case. It's a small fucking team that busts their ass every fucking day to make this shit happen, to basically provide flavor for our family. You know what I mean? And I swear to you, that's the main motivation. It's like every time we sit down there, we're like, okay, we got $20,000 budget for a music video. Of course, that means we're gonna spend 25 or 30. It's always gonna go over budget because we're like, man, we gotta make this as dope as possible. And it's such a blessing to me to be in a job, to have that creative freedom, to be able to create. And a lot of y'all know what I'm talking about because a lot of y'all are artists yourselves. You're the musicians, your artists, painters, whatever y'all may be, you know what I'm talking about. Like when you create, it does something very positive for your soul. And so, working at Psychopathic Records brings all of us immense amounts of karma. At the end of the day, all the blood, sweat, and tears, it's fucking worth it. When you see motherfuckers on the gathering grounds with smiles on their face, I was just at the Fago launching contest. You know, I had no idea how that was gonna go. And I went by there and they're fucking having a war, like fucking Fago bottles are flying everywhere. It just got out of hand. They weren't even launching it from the stage anymore. They're just launching it at each other. That's the fucking thing of beauty right there, man. So when something like that works, and personally I see someone like that receptive, It's just amazing karma to me, and that's why I do it every day. And what I'm about to say next is the truest words I could ever speak, and it's something that always rings in the back of my head. To work at Psychopathic Records, you have to sacrifice your lifestyle for another. Like my personal lifestyle suffers. It really does. Every day. It suffers. But the love I have for y'all and the true desire to fucking just bring y'all entertainment and create a facility where we can enjoy each other's company, whether that's sharing music videos, fucking tours, to the gathering. That makes it all worth it.
You. Oh.
Alright, next up, I want to bring forth Jason Webber. Now, I met Jason Webber at one of the very first gatherings of the Juggalos. He is a fellow role player such as myself. He plays Dungeons and Dragons, you know, I know he's in the house. So we had an event at that gathering. It was indoors. We had a role-playing event called the Pendulum Role Playing, and I was GMing, and he was the actual player of that event. And that's how I met Jason Webber. He came at us. He attacked the position at Psychopathic. He wanted to work for Psychopathic. He sent us in a dozen resumes. He sent us in lists of ideas that he had for Psychopathic. And they were all great. We were like, man, this motherfucker's a visionary, you know what I mean? And he had fucking heart, super heart to fucking work for us. And that's what I'm talking about. Like, it takes more than just, oh, he's got the skills. It takes that dedication and drive that we fucking respect. And he's one of the best representatives at Psychopathic because he's been Juggalos since fucking day one. Currently right now, he handles press and he handles public relations at Psychopathic Records. So he is, in a sense, he's the first guy a lot of people see at Psychopathic. He's the one dealing with people on the phone, booking the interviews, basically busting his ass every day to make it happen. You'll see him running around here at the gathering with fucking press and stuff. And that's what he does. But more so than that, he's one of the heads of Psychopathic right now. And he's only been working for us for a short time.
How you doing?
Right. Every fucking morning we have a meeting. Not every morning, excuse me. Every Monday we have a big meeting at Psychopathic where we all sit around this huge ass table and everybody shares with each other what each other's working on. They share with each other's ideas. But we also have an inner circle. And that inner circle is after that meeting, where we meet in Billy's office and we basically discuss the finer details, the super important details of Psychopathic. And Jason is a part of that circle. He's only been with us in a short time, so mad respect. It's a fucking honor. It's a motherfucking honor. Alright, so you want to explain a little bit about what you do at Psychopathic for the job?
First of all, I just wanted to tell all of you, it's just so fucking cool being here at the gathering. So many times I've been one of you out there in the crowd, and to be here standing in front of you, it's a fucking honor. Alright, so basically my job is, I call myself the press ninja. Basically, my philosophy is this. The St. Clown Posse and Psychopathic Records are my favorite band and favorite music label in the entire fucking world. It's as simple as that. I basically want to share my love of ICP and Psychopathic with the entire fucking world. And when I try to book an interview, that's what I'm going after. I basically am on the phone all day, and on my computer all day, trying to just wake the media up to explain to them what Juggalos and Juggalettes are really about. Earlier this year, I was in charge of orchestrating this media blitz
So we called Juggalos Fight Back Family Under Fire. Now, what we were doing is I basically was compiling all of these first-person stories from Juggalos that were detailing how they've been given the bone by law enforcement as a result of having a tattoo, having a Hatchman sticker on the back of their car. Basically, all the way to Juggalos are being discriminated in this country. So what we were doing is I was sending them out to about 200 media outlets all over the world every month. And I'll be damned, we got a really good response. We got responses from magazines and newspapers that quite frankly don't like us. They've written shit about us in the past, but then suddenly they're writing stories where they're like saying, holy shit, we had no fucking idea that this discrimination was going on against Juggalos. And discrimination is discrimination, and I say fuck that. And here's the thing, Juggalos. Slowly but surely, the media's starting to wake up to what we're about and what we're not about. We are about family. We are about love. We are about music. We are about flavor. Fuck all the other bullshit. My job is to get ICP in front of the cameras, on the page, spreading the truth about Juggalos and Juggalettes and about the Dark Carnival, what it's really about. Every day I get to go in and I get to be a part of something that's much bigger than myself. And I can't tell you what an amazing fucking feeling that is. It's just, it will just state me. It really does, but I want every single one of you to know, from the bottom of my heart, I love all of you. Every day I want us to look our best in the media. That's what it's about. So thank you. Well said, well said. All right, look. Now y'all know why he's working for us. Alright, look. I've been hearing a rumor, and it's kind of fucked up to me. It's kind of fucked my head up a little bit. I've been approached by about 4 Juggalos asking me if this is going to be the last gathering. And for those people that think that, for them to even say that is just astonishing to me. And for all those people thinking that, I want to say, fuck you. For not believing in us and for not believing in yourself. Look around you at this tent right here. Look at this fucking family. Look at this fucking army that you see just in this area. We have been going, we have endured so many hardships as a family. We have never been accepted by the mainstream. Music has never accepted us. Radio, fucking MTV, never. And we are still fucking here. Every fucking day. Now we're being hunted by the FBI, the fucking law enforcement across the fucking nation, and we are still fucking here. How much bullshit do you gotta go through before you realize this is never fucking gonna end? And I wanna say for all y'all, continue to believe in us and continue to believe in yourselves. One fucking love. Alright, we're gonna take the next few moments to answer y'all questions. We got Upchuck Clown. If y'all have questions, try to keep it as real as we can. We used to run the Psychopathic seminar way back in the day. It used to be me and Alex Atlas. And a lot of shit got revealed during that time, including the meaning of the butterfly. That actually got revealed at a Psychopathic seminar by my dumbass. So if y'all got any questions at all, go ahead and we'll try to keep it as real as we can.
Hey, so I was just wondering what it was like partying, because I saw all this shit on Twitter from your mom and all that. What was it like partying when you saw your brother on TV?
What was that?
So when you saw the first episode, you guys had that party after you watched the first episode of ICBT, what was that? Y'all been doing this for 20 years, man. I don't know how they felt.
Yeah. Honestly, my brother Joe got together with my mom to watch the very first episode of the Fuse TV show. I helped produce the TV show. I was the main contact at Fuse. I basically helped book all the special celebrity guest appearances, everything from hotels to providing flights, like interacting with the Fuse press, except for Jason had some bones, he couldn't handle that part. So I basically, that first episode was mostly all me. But when we got together, when my brother got together with my mom to watch it, I couldn't even be there because I was working at a fucking gathering. I kid you not. Like, the gathering is so all-consuming, especially those few months leading up to it. That's all I fucking do. And that goes back to what I was trying to explain to you about sacrificing your lifestyle. You know? Yeah, he's making a good point. Even if motherfuckers hate ICP, they fucking love the show, man. Because there's a heart there, there's a truth there. And I fucking, man, when I watch it, I'm like, this is fucking amazing. Like, they take it to a level that nobody takes it to. But yeah, I was on the phone with Joe, though, the whole time talking about it. Like, he was calling me during commercial breaks. I seen the episode ahead of time because they sent it to me. You know what I mean? Like, so I seen it like a couple days before anybody's seen it. But the thing is that, yeah, you know, the gallery was just all consuming at that time. So I was like, man, I can't make it. I gotta keep fucking trudging ahead. Because, you're welcome. Because in my mind, I cannot fail y'all. Like, that is so fucking important. And I know it's impossible not to fail all the time. But I really try to never fail the family and everything that I do. And that's the important thing. Oh, we got any more questions?
Over here,
Yeah, I was wanting to know, does Psychopathic have a contract with Hog Daddy, or do y'all just go year by year for the campgrounds?
That would be a really year by year.
It's year by year. If we're from over there, we have a private backyard.
Yeah, so basically, the contract with Hog Daddy is renewed every year. So, if we wanted to, for whatever reason, we could move the location, but I doubt that'll ever happen. Because where else are you gonna have the freedom and the love that y'all receive here? No. I take it you're from Michigan.
Another question over here. Yeah, when can we expect the Lakes Diamond tour?
Well, Lake Diamond right now, we actually did tour on the Mighty Death Pop tour. We were opening, yes. The very first concert we had, Lake Diamond and the Purple Gang, was on the Mighty Death Pop tour. And there is a second leg, and there is plans for Lake Diamond and the Purple Gang to go out again. Yes, okay. So when is he gonna have his own tour? That would be later down the line, because that's how we break every band. They start off as an opener, you know what I mean, to introduce to the Juggalo family and hopefully get a good reception over time, you know what I mean, and then we keep working it from there. But yeah, an amazing, let me talk about Lace Diamond for a minute. Amazing fucking album. I know it's not for everybody. I know that it's not a horrorcore shit, you know what I mean, but it is an amazing album. Fucking, and it was an honor to allow Lace Diamond to fulfill that dream of his, to actually put out an album, and I was honored to help him with that dream when he asked me to be a part of it. You know, that was an honor to me. Okay, next question.
I don't know if you can answer this. Why don't you guys tour in Chicago right now?
Right. We get a lot of those questions. Like, why don't you tour here? Why don't you tour there? A lot of times, and this is the reality of the situation. A lot of times when we book tours, it's all on scheduling. Like, if all the venues, ICP, because they throw Fago, they can only appear in so many venues in every city, and it's usually one. It's usually one that doesn't mind us coming in and destroying their venue, literally. You know, if you go at their ICP concert, if you go in the basement of that building, it's fucking waterfalls of Fago dripping through all the electrical circuits and everything else, just causing irreparable damages. And there's only a few venues that allow that. So when we book a tour, if that venue is already booked in that time frame and we're gonna be in there, that city just, it's not a possibility. It's like, so, like what we always do is like, we're like, all right, we're gonna come back to that. Like we missed a lot of cities on the first leg of the Mighty Death Pop tour. And we're trying really fucking hard to hit those cities that we missed, including Chicago. You know what I mean? And I got mad fucking love for Chicago because we got a huge history with the city. And I remember when we used to do Comic-Cons down there, I mean, this is so back in the day. But me and Rude Boy used to go down there and do Comic-Cons and just hang out with Juggalos like all fucking day. And man, there'd be like 1,000 people in line. You know, to come in there, you know? So I got mad fucking love for Chicago.
Hey, I've been reading some shit on Fago Lovers. Is there any possibility that Boondocks is back on the label?
Look, when I first got back to Psychopathic Records, I was gone for 7 years, right? I was gone, I cracked like an egg. I'm not gonna get into that whole story, but literally I fucking lost my mind for a little bit, and I was gone, and during that time, Boondocks was there. When I first got back to the label, I asked, like, what's up with Boondocks? You know what I mean? Like, cause people, it seems to me that every time somebody leaves the record label, they go out into the world to realize the world sucks. You know what I mean? And it's just reality, and then they come back. So when I first got back, I was like, what's up with Boondocks? Like, why is he not on the label? Like, fucking Juggalos love him. You know what I mean? Why is he on the label? But due to the fact that he left, and at that time wasn't willing to come back, it just didn't happen. What you're seeing here at the gathering right now is him contacting us and asking to be a part of the gathering, you know, basically showing us love again, showing us a willingness to be a part of it again in a big way. And we extended that love because we have a lot of love and respect for him. So whether that'll lead to him getting signed, that still remains to be seen. But fucking truth is, we have mad love for fucking Boondocks. Boondocks has mad love for all y'all, and he's got love for Psychopathic. Family! 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 So it is our honor to have him at the gathering this year. So y'all show up. Y'all just give love when you see him, okay?
The official Psychopathic fucking seminar tent. I want to know what the official Psychopathic outlook on Twisted leaving the label was.
Alright, Twisted leaving the label. I knew that was going to come up. I was surprised they didn't come up tonight. I actually addressed this personally. I don't know if y'all read the Fago Lovers interview I did, but I broke it down in detail, like our thoughts and my thoughts on Twisted leaving the label. And the bottom line is that we have love for Psychopath, for the history and everything that they've done for the label, for every tour we've ever done with them, for all the work and the legacy that is Twisted. Twisted, as far as I'm concerned, will always be a part of Psychopathic Records. And them leaving, we don't know the full story of that because you know, them leaving, the only thing we can do is speculate, and I believe it's just for them. It was just the inevitable change. Like things change all the time, and I think they always have the desire to kind of do things on their own, to step out from Psychopathic and basically do everything on their own. You know what I mean? And I personally, it broke my heart when they left. It really did, but at the same time, I understand it as well. Like, you know what I mean? Because they're still here at the gathering. They're still doing Dark Lotus and Psychopathic Records. Even though the business side of things have changed, they are still fucking here. They're still a part of this and always will be. And we will always have love for Twisted. A lot of y'all are waiting for some big ass fucking war to pop off. I pray to God that will never happen, man. Because I don't think it ever will. Because we have so much love and respect for Twisted. And we will always have to open door for them to be a part of everything that we as a record label put out or organize. They will always have an open door. So, and that's all I gotta say. If you want to read, if y'all want to read the in-depth interview, go to Fega Lovers, and hopefully it's still the old iCards. Just scroll back through there, because I wrote a whole lengthy thing on the opinions of that. Okay.
I just want to make sure y'all aware of the situation in the military. We got a military nigga who's been in for fucking years, been kicked out for fucking hatchman tattoos and shit. Dishonorable discharge. That means they don't get to work for a fucking year until they get that shit downgraded. Not even fucking McDonald's.
Okay, so what my man here is saying. Oh yeah, Jason, you want to answer this?
Actually, repeat the question because I was too fast. I couldn't hear that. What's the question?
Military rangers. They're fucking been in the fucking military for years, getting kicked out for hatchman tattoos. Bringing fucking records. Fucking dishonorable discharge.
Yep. I've heard that same exact story at least a dozen times over the past 9 months. I can't really say a whole lot about the current status of the FBI case due to legal reasons, but here's what I can say. It is going forward. It is going forward, and you're not alone. You are not alone. What I do know is this. Our attorneys have heard that same story, and those are the stories that we're paying attention to, and that are featuring very prominently in our ongoing lawsuit against the FBI. You gotta understand something, Juggalos. A court case like this goes on for a while. It drags on, it takes a while. But we're still fighting the good fight, and we are not gonna fucking quit until our name is fucking clear!
Since you guys do underground stuff, I was wondering if you guys ever want to sign a like death metal band.
Yeah, death metal. Yeah, death metal is not honestly.
Death metal funk hybrid band.
Okay, interesting. Yeah, me personally, like death metal, I don't hate on any genre of music. I think it's awesome. Like everybody's doing their own thing. Me personally, like with death metal, it's really hard because I handle a lot of the A&R, like, you know, receiving the demos and stuff like that. And I don't want to be disrespectful, but I can't understand any words that's being said. That's not all death metal, but a lot of it, it's just, I can't understand it. And,
I understand.
Right.
But I just asked to give it a try. So.
Right, I always do. Okay, come on. I listen to every demo that's ever given to me, and I give it an honest listen to, and I will with this as well. I'm not sure exactly if death metal would ever be a perfect fit for Psychopathic, but maybe one day. Man, love me.
I got two things. I'd like to thank you guys, first of all. You guys are the shit. Amazing. J-Webb, I call the hotline all the time. Thanks for keeping that shit going.
Thank you.
But my question is in the new digital era of music, what are your plans moving forward as far as hard copies of CDs go?
We're just scanning hard copies of CDs. What do you mean?
I thought you were going to just continue making CDs and go all digital like most people are doing.
No, like we're fucking old school to the fucking fullest, you know? And we're very set in our ways, you know? And like every time we put out a CD, that's one of the things we get most hype about is like creating the booklet, the artwork, and the flavor. We work the whole team of very talented Juggalo graphic artists that put all that flavor together. If you look in the gathering program, you'll see at the very last page their names. Those are all Juggalo graphic artists that pour their hearts into everything they work on, from the program to the CD designs and everything. You know what I mean? And that'll never change, man. We'll always put out the CD flavor.
There's like absolutely nothing compared to having a physical product.
Right, that's what I was gonna say.
You know?
Yeah.
Like a digital product is like in the, you know, it's just dust. But when you have like something you can hold and look at for the rest of your life, it's like, damn, I made this. You know?
Speaking of creating a CD, when are you going to make another CD on the journey in terms of the tour?
Great question. Great question. Yeah, you know, working as Psychopathic is very time consuming. However, Kuma is a master of beats, and just basically about a couple months ago, he made me a whole bunch of beats for my new album that I will be working on, and hopefully will be available by the next gathering. That's my plan. So I'll slowly work on it. It's a long process for me. It doesn't come natural like fucking ABK, fucking Twisted, ICP. They come in there one day, they don't even have shit wrote. They can fucking hear a beat, write some shit down, and the magic's just created. For me, it's a much longer process.
Yo, is there going to be an expansion to Question Shangri-La? Expansions and shit?
I want to say that we just had the Psychopathic auction, and there was a Quest for Shangri-La fucking board game in that auction. It pained me to not just take that, you know what I mean? Because I personally only have 2 copies of the game that I personally own.
I still got mine.
But that company that we originally dealt with for the board game went out of business. You know, it's just, oh, that's not to say we couldn't, you know, create another version of the game or a whole other board game. Me, Nathan, and Jesse of our Carnival Games, we always got shit fucking spinning around our head for new concepts. And we do have a couple things that are in the very infancy of that. But as far as the board game, there's nothing on the line for that right now. There's nothing slotted for it. I know, I'm in that. I fucking love the game. I play it all the time. My daughter and her friends come over all the time and we play it. They look forward to it. Yeah.
I play it all the time in my own.
Right. Oh yeah.
That shit's like so queued up. I need a new one, but I'm not paying fucking $400 on Amazon.
And you know, that game, at the time it came out, it paid homage to Psychopathic Records. Every card on there, every board space was all linked to something psychopathic related, an artist or a song concept or something. And that's why I personally loved it. And because of that reason. Because it represented the Juggalo family and Psychopathic Records to the fullest. Okay.
I was wondering if Hatchet House is dead because the website was actually down and I heard Dave family was off and DJ Clay was actually signed to that label. I have no idea what's going on.
No, it's not that. DJ Clay's still putting out records through Hatchet House. He's still putting out records through Hatchet House. Is that what you asked me?
No, the website's down. So a lot of people were thinking the whole Hatchet House society was dead.
No, we just went to the band's website. You know, like Clay's just using his website instead of Hatchet Gear and stuff like Hatchet House.
So Dave family's off there?
Yes, Dave family.
Alright, I was wondering about that because there was like some other people. Alright, thank you.
So what happened to the colony? The colony, dude.
The colony?
Yeah, man. Years ago, Volunteer at the seminar was talking about a couple of hotels. He was trying to theme them out. And, where's the colony?
You're talking about like, okay, I know you're talking about. The hotel where like all juggalos be living in one hotel. Sometimes my brother, he is the fucking shit because he's a genius when it comes to innovative ideas. Like the shit that comes off his dome, most of the flavor you see is all spawned from his head. And he'll come off the dome, but they're not always realistic. You know what I mean? As you all come to know, it's not always realistic.
That's the friends are realistic, baby. We can have this up.
Maybe one day, but it's currently not going to work out.
What's up? So, first of all, I want to thank you. Y'all came to Oakland, California, and did 2 shows for us in the Mighty Dead Pop Tour. The first show, we got the same Mighty Dead Pop set that you all saw. The second show, you guys blessed us with one of the baddest ICP sets I've ever seen, and I want to thank you.
I appreciate that, man. It's awesome.
And my question is, a couple years ago, you guys were doing the Chronicles of the Dark Carnival. And it was an episode, you're gonna make it an episode thing, and you guys had video shots of this going down. I want to know what the process or what happened to that.
Alright, Chronicles of the Dark Carnival was a concept where we were gonna pitch a TV show. I believe it was to the Sci-Fi Network, and they showed an interest in it. And I wrote 2 of the stories for that, and they were great stories. You know, they were well received. And my brother wrote one of the stories for that. And then they were filmed out in LA. And the end product that we got back, we weren't there for the filming of it. We hired an outside company. And the end product, when it came back, it sucked balls. You know? Balls. So, balls. And we had the fucking footage. And we were like, all right, can we put this out? And we were like, hell no. You know what I mean? Because we didn't want to sell y'all or put out or represent garbage. You know what I mean? So that's why that whole thing fell apart. However, that being said, you might see its re-emergence in some other capacity. It's not totally dead. You might actually see it again one day. Not for sale. It's not.
Alright, you guys have like JCW like tryouts and shit. Would you have like open interviews to get on Psychopathic Records, like with resumes and want to get on like you just being an artist, like doing like CD covers?
Most of the open interviews we have, myself personally, is just, you know, running into y'all. Like, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, like on an open mic meeting. Like,
what?
Are you talking about on an open mic?
Just coming together and having like an hour, like where people can come up and like have an open interview with you guys.
Oh yeah, I see what you're saying. Yeah, at the gathering, that would be difficult. Like for me, at the gathering, and for Billy, and for everybody up here, we're like constantly going one event to the next, checking everything, running the gathering, you know? So it's really hard to commit that much time, but we could possibly, it's a good idea, we could possibly dedicate somebody for that, you know what I mean? To like, you know what, if y'all send in your resumes, we look at all that stuff though, you know what I mean? Like people send us in resumes, videos, stuff like that. We always look at that because we're always looking for new people to hire at Psychopathic.
Sometimes it's better to like actually be face to face with somebody.
I agree.
For their personality.
I agree, but that's always been like the second stage. Like first, we see it and you know send us a video or whatever, the resume, and then
look,
Jason Weber, and then we pull you all in for that face to face. You know what I mean?
Right. Like I think the best advice if you're trying to get a job at Psychopathic Records, this is what I did. I mean, this was like 9 years ago. I sent in kick-ass demo reel of my video shit. And I just didn't send no DVD. I fucking sent like a cereal box. You know, you had to open up the cereal box. I was on the cover of the cereal box like this, you know, holding a DVD, and then we had to open up the cereal box, grab the DVD out, and like put it in. So it was like a creative way. So like if you're creative and you got something special, you know, that always helps. You know what I'm saying?
So yeah, it's always that extra creativity that'll take you really far. Trying to get in the door to Psychopathic. It'll open doors for sure. For you than just a handwritten note. Jumpsteady, I want to work for Psychopathic and a phone number. I mean,
Right. You put some fucking effort in it.
Right.
You know?
If you go that extra effort, that shows to us that you're creative, you're motivated, you're passionate right off the bat. And that'll get you to that second stage. I don't know what that young lady went, you know. Okay.
Hey, I just want to thank you guys all again, and I want to say, Jump Steady, I fucking love Warren's list, man. I'd like to...
That's so soft, thank you.
I'd like to hear some of your thoughts about creating it, and going out of it, and hearing maybe the fucking flash-ass story time circled up.
You know, we're gonna take these last questions right here. All right, look, Morgan's List was a part of my life's work, just like Psychopathic is, you know what I mean?
Thank you for that.
Oh yeah, I appreciate it. And like when I'm lying on my deathbed and I look back and reflect on things, I know Morgan's List didn't sell like hotcakes or appeal to everybody, but the people it did appeal to, I know they loved it because they come up to me every day and they tell me that, how much it affected their life, changed their life, how much adventure it brought to their life. And again, immense karma to me for that I can provide that for other people, that outlet, you know, for other people. And I poured my heart and soul into that game like I do Psychopathic. I poured my heart and soul. And it's very much part of my life's work. When you think about what you can accomplish here on this planet in a lifetime, how many great things you can accomplish, no matter how hard you freak it in life, you really only afforded like opportunities for a few great things to really leave your mark on the world. And that's one of the things that I did, that I feel like I've left my mark on the world in the form of Morton's List.
Hey, what's up, man? My name's Uzi Dumb for. I appreciate you doing this.
Welcome to the gathering, and yeah, I look forward to your performance.
Come on, dude. Yeah. I'm curious what the difference was this year with letting people in the day of the event, because we set it on for a long time.
What was the question?
What was different this year than other years? Because I've never experienced such a long line and such a hassle to get into the gathering. You know, it costs a lot of gas money and time, and miss some of the main stage acts that I wanted to see.
Yeah, there's a lot more people showed up earlier, and it then make the lines longer. Staff being there, definitely.
Yeah, we're definitely gonna work on that next year so we don't have that problem again.
If I can help, I'd be happy to.
Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah.
If I have to, dude, but I think everybody really felt a lot of pain yesterday.
Right.
If I can help alleviate that, I'd love to help you guys.
No doubt. I appreciate that. As with anything, the gathering has, it has problems, and we always try to make it better every year. We always try to listen to the people, like your words, sir. We'll take that to heart, and we'll definitely try to figure out a way to make that better for next year. Okay, go ahead.
How's it going?
Good.
You guys don't need a box. 6 videos for Mighty Death Dog, and I just want to give props to the whole company who's done this every single week. Super high quality, great job.
Thank you.
And since you guys have the ability to make such great videos, you guys ever consider maybe doing like some throwback videos of some old school games?
I think I can answer this a little bit. You know, I feel like when you do a throwback video, it's good, but I always feel like the latest flavor is the thing that the artist really wants to go capture at the moment, you know? If the artist is up to go to a throwback, like let's say Twisted, we did Triple Threat, right? They wanted to go back in time and revisit like that era. And they had a good concept. If an artist has a good concept and they got the heart to put into a throwback video, we're all about it, you know? But a lot of times I feel like we're trying to really push this new era, you know, of what they're trying to achieve, and there's nothing wrong with that. You know, I definitely see some throwback videos in the future though.
Hi. First of all, I just want to thank you for this. It's my first time and it's fucking amazing.
Welcome.
Now, I just want to know, you have big money wrestlers and big money hustlers. Is there going to be a third movie?
All right. The movies each cost like $1 million+.
$1.5 million.
We have never made money off movies, just straight up. But we do it because we always do things just for the love and just to put on flavor for the family. The radio station was another thing. The radio station, we've never made a dime off. We've continually lost money on that. All the equipment, the upkeep of equipment, the people working it. It's just a lot of hard work and effort, but we do it for the flavor, to put out love to the Juggalo family. There has been talk about a third movie. And the only thing, and usually when that idea is put out there, it usually sinks in. And then as time goes by, it sinks in a little deeper. And as time goes by, it sinks in so deep, it starts to become a reality. And these are one of those great ideas that we feel is sinking deep in to where it very well could become a reality one day. And I will tell you this, the third movie, the idea and the concept of it is to be a movie set in the future. Because we visited the present and we visited the past, and what else is there? The future. Is there a chance we'll be doing a tour in Canada? Oh, getting merch up there, okay. Right, I got you. Okay, the problem with the tours in the past, the problems with the tour in the past is that half of our company are criminals. So they have trouble crossing the border. And the main holdback was Joey. Because until a short time ago, he was not allowed, because of his criminal record, he was not allowed to cross the border. However, that has recently been cleared up. So there are plans for the Mighty Death Pop Tour to enter into Canada, and we are working on that daily to make that happen. Because for as long as he had that holdup, it's finally fucking cleared up. So we have a very real intention to get up into Canada. You know,
okay, the merchandise. I think you said something about merchandise. Yeah. What's that company that the head shop?
Yeah, I can't remember the company name right now, but there's a weed shop, Smoke 420 or something like that. That they have a chain of stores all throughout Canada, and we're currently talking to them right now about putting our merchandise into those shops that are all throughout Canada. And they have a huge chain of stores, and a lot of them represent Juggalo love. Like when you walk into the store, the pictures they show like Hatchet Man into the different like Hatchet Man logos all over their ceiling, you know, all going down their walls and stuff. So they have super love, you know, for us up there. So okay. All right, one more question.
Let me get a female on the way.
Alright. We've been trying, me especially. I fucking love the idea of a female artist on the label. I would really love to see that happen. You know, there's problems though. A few females that in the past that we wanted to sign to the label, we brought them into the label and it just didn't work out. They had big egos and you know what I mean? It was like a mess, you know? We tried to bring them in and talk to us, and they were just like so off in the left field that we couldn't even deal with them on that level. And then we had other artists that we loved and we wanted to sign, and we brought the Psychopathic, but they didn't want to sign with us. In the end, you know, they had other ideas and bigger aspirations to be on radio and MTV and all that, so they ended up not signing with us. So we have always missed the mark when it comes to that. But honestly, that is one of the main things that I want to see happen. One of the main things is having a female artist. I think that would be dope as fuck, you know? And at one point I was trying to see if my daughter possibly could be that artist, right? She did a couple songs with me on my albums, you know what I mean? And so I gave her that outlet when she was really young to try to spark that interest. But sadly, in the end, that just wasn't her dream. Like, she has a whole nother dream, and I'm not gonna force her. Like, you gotta do this, you know what I mean? So, but look, we want to thank y'all for coming out to the Psychopathic Records seminar. I hope it was informative, and I hope y'all learned something about what goes on behind the scenes, because that was the main intention, the main idea of it. Slug Island seminar is up next. Y'all have a great ass time at the gathering, and we fucking love y'all. Peace out.
And I'm a cop together.